points. For the Delinquents, 4 points on the board, 2 for News for SoCo. And Laley taking the inside of the track. Another 4 points on the board. And 4 more on the board for News. News going to go ahead and signal to call off that jam. Darko lined up for the south side Derby. And it's going to be Cat 5 up on the jam line for SoCo Junior Roller Derby. As the whistle blows, they're off. Cat 5 take the outside, coming through. Lead jammer goes to Cat 5. Danny looking her way through. She finds it. Not going to be a lead jammer. And she's now 4 points on the board for Cat 5. Cat 5 through the pack again. And that's going to be a 5-point grand slam. The pack, that's going to be 4 more points on the board for the Delinquents. Another 4 on the board for Cat 5. And there we go, it's going to be 5 in the sky for Cat 5. Living up to her name there, putting 5 more on the board for SoCo. No pack is called, and Danny's going to take advantage of that and get out. Getting another 4 points on the board for the Delinquents. Cat 5 again, taking the outside, just walking right through that pack. Another 4 points on the board for SoCo. Cat 5 says, I've made enough points this time. We're going to call off this jam. And the Derby Delinquents ready to go. Wee Bonnie Bruiser up on the jam line for the Delinquents. And she's going to face off against Knives for SoCo. Bonnie Bruiser taking the lead jammer for the Delinquents. Knives comes out of the pack right behind her. Wee Bonnie Bruiser going to try to move those legs and put some more points on the board for the Delinquents. Wee Bonnie Bruiser into the pack. She calls it. 4 points for each jammer, though. That call was just a little late. Knives was able to pass the entire other blocker lineup. 10th Mountain, get ready for your warm-up. It's coming up real soon. Noose on the jam line for SoCo. And she's going to be facing off against Laley. Laley, once again, taking the lead jammer for Southside Derby Delinquents. Right behind her, Noose. Laley going to look to put some points on the board for the Delinquents. She comes through. 4 points on the board. Noose through, 4 points on the board. Once again, the jammers matching points. Laley signaling to call off the jam. Was she in time? 3 points on the board for the Delinquents. It looks like 4 on the board for SoCo. It's going to be Punky Pebbles for the Delinquents and Scully on the jam line for SoCo. Once again, if you didn't hear me, 10th Mountain, your warm-up is right after the juniors complete their bout. And there goes the whistle. Both jammers looking for a way through. And Punky Pebbles making her way through after taking some hits. Lead jammer status to Punky Pebbles. Trying to hold back Scully. She's going to go ahead and call off the jam. That's going to make that a 0-0 jam. We've got Whippersnapper jamming for the Delinquents. And it is Dream Demon jamming for SoCo, taking the lead jammer. Whippersnapper coming out of the pack, not going to be lead jammer, we're going to try to put some points on the board for the Delinquents. 4 points on the board for SoCo, courtesy of Dream Demon. And 4 points on the board for Whippersnapper. Dream Demon through for another 4 points for SoCo. Dream Demon through for another 5 points in the sky for SoCo. 4 points on the board for Whippersnapper, making her way right through that pack. And Dream Demon walking right through, getting some resistance from her own team. 4 more points on the board for Dream Demon. And it's going to be a major cut for Whippersnapper. That's going to make this a power jam for SoCo. Dream Demon just weaving her way through that pack. Another 5 points for Southern Colorado. Pack staying nice and slow. They want to make sure their jammer can get around with ease and put points on the board. Dream Demon coming in, slowing down, put another 5 points on the board for SoCo as the jam comes to its conclusion. Already we're going to start off this jam in a power jam situation. Scully gonna escape for SoCo in this power jam. Scully getting some resistance from Lee Bonnie Bruiser and Laylee, but she comes out, gets a major back block call. That's gonna make this a power jam for the Delinquents. Whippersnapper out there already taking lead jammer status. Whippersnapper taking the inside line, blows right past the back. 5 points on the board for the Delinquents. No pack was called. The girls move back up. Whippersnapper coming into the pack, looking for her way through. Whippersnapper still looking for a way through that pack. Scully coming in, she's going to go ahead and call off that jam. No points for SoCo during that jam. already. We got Noose on the jam line for SoCo as the whistle blows. She blows right through. Lead jammer going to Noose. And it looks like we got Penny Butter and Jelly jamming for the Delinquents. And she is going to be sent off the track for a major cut. That's going to make this a power jam for Noose, who's already put 5 points on the board for SoCo. Noose blazing through the pack, 5 more points on the board for SoCo. Noose blowing through the pack once again, another 5 in the sky. Oh, and coming in, major back block being called on Noose. That's going to send Noose to the penalty box. And that's going to bring PB&J back onto the track. PB&J having some trouble getting through that pack there as Cat 5 takes her out and recycles into that. Cat 5 again knocking PB&J to the outfield as Noosey back on the track just walks through the pack. Another 5 points on the board for SoCo as the jam comes to an end. It's going to be Funky Pebbles on the jam line for the Delinquents, and she's going to face off with Bam Bam for SoCo. A little jammer on jammer action as the whistle is blown. Both jammers fight to make their way through. Both jammers getting some heavy resistance. Oh, a little bit of a fall there in the back. A low block going to be called on Bam Bam. That's going to make this a power jam for Funky Pebbles, who has lead jammer status for the Delinquents. She's going to look to take advantage of that and get through, make some points for the Delinquents. She's taken to the inside by Scully. Recycled to the back. But right back on the track, still looking to make those points. SoCo losing a blocker. That's going to be pack advantage for the Delinquents as Punky puts 5 on the board for the Delinquents. Punky's going to go ahead and call off that jam. We're going to start this jam in a power jam, and it looks like Danny Darko taking the track for the Delinquents. I apologize, it's actually not a power jam anymore. I see Dream Demon up on the jam line for SoCo, so both jammers back. Still pack advantage for the Delinquents. But SoCo not going to let that bother them as Dream Demon takes lead jammer. Danny through the pack, not going to be lead jammer, but going to try to put some more points on the board for the Delinquents. There's 4 points on the board for Dream Demon as she comes through the pack for her first scoring pass. Danny back into the pack, looking for her way through. Dream Demon coming through, just kind of not even looking at the blockers. walks through, calls off the pack. 5 more on the board for SoCo. I see Noose on the jam line for SoCo, and she's going to be facing off against Laylee Layamount, who did exactly that, laid out Noose right off the jam line, but it didn't phase Noose. Noose is up, and lead jammer goes to SoCo. There were long whistles blowing in the back there. Looks like a major cut for Laylee. That's going to make this a power jam for Noose. And it looks like a low block major being called on Noose. That means we're going to have a jammer for Orange back on the track in just 1 second. And there she is, Laylee back on the track. Going to try to take advantage of this short power jam. Comes into the back, takes a hit from 9. Through, not going to be lead jammer. I don't believe we're going to have a lead jammer at all. 5 points on the board for Noose. That means this jam's going to go to its natural conclusion of 2 full minutes. Laylee through, 4 points on the board. Noose slide around the outside line there. That's going to be 4 on the board for SoCo. And looks like Laylee getting called out again for another major cut. That's going to make this a power jam once again for Noose and SoCo. Noose putting another 5 points up on the board. And again, Noose right through the pack. Another 5 in the sky. Brings that jam to its end. Alrighty, we are going to start this one off in a power jam, and it looks like it's going to be Knives on the jam line for SoCo as the whistle blows. And Laylee coming back onto the track and into the pack right away there. Lead jammer going to Knives. Laylee out of the pack, not going to be lead jammer. Knives coming back into the pack. Wee Bonnie Bruiser trying to chase her down and take her out. Oh, nice hit by Wee Bonnie Bruiser there. We got to skate her down.
I don't have it. Come on.
Okay, we're going to let the EMTs check out this fallen skater here real quick. We love it when our girls get right back up. And that's going to be Knives. ladies are back up and ready to go. Princess Gladiator jamming for the Delinquents. Noose jamming for SoCo. Looks like gonna be a major cut for Noose. It was a power jam. It looks like we've actually got both jammers working their way to the box, so we'll have a jammer back on the track here in a minute. Noose back on the track, makes her way into the pack, and she's through. Not going to be lead jammer. There will be no lead jammer during this jam. And Noose taking the inside line. That's going to be 5 in the sky. And she keeps on going. Back into the pack, looking for a way out. Wee Bonnie Bruiser going to chase her down, but she's right through, no problem. It's 5-4 in the sky. Princess Gladiator coming into the pack and going to get a major cut call. She's going to go sit back in the penalty box. Meanwhile, Noose just keeps racking up those 5 points on the... That's going to bring that jam to an end. And that's going to bring our game to the end. In just a moment, I'll tell you the final score. We'll congratulate these ladies for a great game. So if you don't know how to do this, ladies and gentlemen, come on and step out to the track. Put your hand out. Alrighty, final score, 295 to 87. Your winners of the Littles Derby game, the Southern Colorado Junior Roller Derby, Hard Candy. Make some noise. Alrighty, because we're all about the Derby love. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. They played a hard game for you. The Southside Derby Delinquent. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, once you've finished giving out your Derby love, we got about 20 minutes before the main event. So once again, if you're over 21 and you think you might enjoy an adult beverage, see the ladies at the door, give a donation, and we can hook you up with something. Otherwise, don't forget to visit the concession stand. Don't forget to get your good spot. If you're not already